Welcome to the Philly Uncensored Sports Podcast. It's the two Warriors here, Ethan and Tim, trying to hold it down tonight after a terrible fourth quarter collapse to the Memphis Grizzlies. Up 12 points, somehow fumbled the bag, fumbled it right away. Memphis picked it up and ran with it. There's a lot of people I want to blame for this collapse. To me, none is bigger. None is bigger. He escaped a lot. He escaped a lot, but none is bigger than Nick Nurse. Nick Nurse, to me, is the reason why we fumbled this bag. Let's start with lineups. We were getting killed on the board, and Jaren Jackson was having his way, and he refused to put Mo Bamba in the game. You've seen. Listen, I don't want to tout like Mo Bamba some great, but he's a 7-footer who could legitimately defend Jackson. And you've seen when he put him in the fourth quarter, he had Jackson miss the shot, and we got the rebound. We was getting killed on boards. Jackson was doing whatever he wanted. We was too small, and Nick Nurse failed to try to do something about that and put his tallest, only center really we have, legit center we have on the team in the game. And for a spout for about 3 to 4 possessions, Cam Payne and Tobias Harris was playing buddy ball. Did anybody else notice that? Was it me? Cam Payne was looking to set Tobias Harris up for about 3 to 4 plays in that stretch in the fourth quarter, and I couldn't understand it. What is going on? He blew Oubre off a couple times and tried to feed Toby in the post, and Toby was just turning into a disaster. Yeah. I didn't understand what was going on with that. Cam Payne too. He run into the lane trying to lay the ball up, and Jackson is just swatting his shots away. I couldn't understand what's going on with the lineups and with the plays we were running. Yes, I understand you have no legitimate scorer on the floor, but I think you could run better plays than that. And then Buddy Hield was missing layups. He did hit a big three at the end. It was a game I think we could have won and should have won, but somehow, some way, we fumbled away a 12-point lead in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Tim?
I guess the only thing I was looking to do is really to stack wins, to get as many wins as possible, knowing that all the players is playing, they're not going to be on our rotation. We're not going to see them often. So the goal is just to get the wins. And yesterday and today we had 2 legit shots at getting wins. We blew big-time leads. And that's why I put in the title, question Nick Nurse's rotation, because you can't give Mo Bamba 5 minutes in a game and he's 7'2". He's 7'2", and Jaren Jackson is 6'10", 6'11". So you need somebody to at least be able to box him out. So Jaren Jackson, I think this was his first game back after being off for some time. And he came and he completely dominated us because he was taller than everybody else. Everybody else is like 6'5", down to 6'5", 6'6". So what Tobias there is the tallest at 6'7". I mean, and Paul Reed was having a well of a game. He played really well. I was actually proud of what he was doing. He was dominant. He was rebounding, getting second chance shots and everything. No problem with the way Paul Reed played tonight at all. We just needed to see more Mo Bamba in there. And so that was a fail on Nick Nurse's part. And you're right, he has been getting a free ride. Nick Nurse has been getting a free ride this whole year. And now look at us now. We are in the 7th place, about to be in A place in the East.
We're in a play-in right now.
We're going to be in a play-in. We're going to be a play-in team. So I mean, it was disappointing because we had a 12. We literally was up 15 points in the second half, 12 points going into the fourth quarter, and we blew it.
We blew it, man. Tobias Harris, man. Tobias Harris.
What's wrong with
Tobias Harris? What is going? What is going? I want to rip the guy. We've been ripping him all year. What was he doing in there? That's what I'm seeing. It seemed like in the fourth quarter, At one point, they was just trying to force him the ball so he can get off, maybe get comfortable. Maybe he was mad he wasn't touching the ball. SS, yeah, we'll be fine. We still on the play-in. We still on the play-in. We still gonna be a fifth, at best, fifth seed. At best, maybe even six at best, going into the playoffs. Is that fine? I don't know. Then who do we play? The third team? Who do we play? If we six, we play the Bucks first.
Yeah, as long as we can avoid, I just want to avoid Boston in the first round, because if we get Boston in the first round, it's gonna be one and done. Anybody else, I feel that we have actually a shot to upset them, but we're not going to beat Boston in the first round of playoffs.
Wayne knew we was gonna get on him about this Tobias Harris, and he didn't want to feel that.
Exactly. You talking about an apologist? That's exactly what he is. Wayne, the apologist.
Tobias Harris was 3 for 12 tonight.
25%. That's 25% shooting
with 8 points. He was 3 for 12 with 8 points, man.
Yeah.
And campaign, I know y'all like that dude. He played terrible tonight. You asked me. He didn't play good at all tonight. I don't know what he was doing. He looked confused sometime on defense too. I know they tried to say he had an injury or something like that. The other dude looked kind of nice, man. I don't. What's his name? Jeff.
Oh yeah, he had a nice debut, home debut. Anyway,
he did. He did have a debut. A nice Jeff Downton Jr. 24 minutes, 4 for 7, 2 for 4 from 3, with 10 points. Yeah, he had the best plus minus on the team with a 17. Campaign had the worst with a minus 18.
Yeah, that minus 18.
Obama had a plus 2 and 4 minutes. I don't understand why he didn't give Mo Bamba more with this tall, lengthy, athletic lineup. I don't know why he didn't give Mo Bamba more minutes to me. Help playing a little D and stuff like that. So, but we in trouble. We in trouble. I
do believe we would have won these 2 games that Maxey was playing, which is another reason where I'm coming to the Sixers organization. Y'all let Maxey get in that game the other night, knowing that he wasn't all together, he ain't for all his faculties, and to sit there and let him play that game, that might have caused him to be out these 2 games right here. I mean, what they did to him was really like unprofessional. I mean, he suffered a head trauma.
It was an injustice. It was injustice they did to Maxey. Put him Sixers. I'm telling you, Sixers medical staff is one of the worst in NBA. The medical staff is trash. How they handle Joel Embiid when he's injured and he don't play, and you don't come out and say the man injured, like just say he's hurt. You got people saying Joel don't want to play, don't got no heart. Come out, say the man's hurt. You put Maxey back in the game when he has a concussion. Sixers, I don't know what's going on, but for years, this Sixers, the NBA, the medical staff is terrible. It's terrible. You seen something was going on with Maxey when he was out there running around that last game. I was like, why is Maxey playing like this? Tim, we was all saying it.
Yeah.
Put the man back in. He probably even know what day it was. You still put him back in the game.
Yeah, his brain was scrambled.
Man, you gotta protect the players. That's what all this concussion protocol and all this other trash is for. Not trash. And all those other things are in place are to protect the player. You didn't protect Maxey that night. You didn't protect him.
No, I mean, I see Carter Hustle said, Tim, stop. If Maxey started the Mavs game, he still wouldn't be playing in these games. Who knows? Maybe he got injured even more by continuing playing on Sunday. Maybe somebody hit him a couple.
SS, you said no team is winning missing this many players. The Memphis are.
Memphis did. Memphis didn't have Bane.
I think they had more missing players than we did.
I disagree with that. These are I told y'all these games where it's bad teams like the Brooklyn Nets, Memphis Grizzlies at this time because they're missing these players. These are the games where because you have a so-called elite coach, you got to win these games.
Yeah, I agree.
You got to win them.
Gotta win them.
So, I mean, right now, we got to start looking closely at Nick Nurse right now. and I want him to succeed. I like him. I think he's a good guy and everything.
I want to see if you
But
can
he
hold it
got
down
to.
by
There's some
yourself.
games that he has to win for us.
I want to see if you can hold it down by yourself.
Why? I do want to give a shout out to the boy Kelly Oubre. He's been balling these last 2 games. He's really been
trying.
like yesterday. He had 30. He's been giving his all.
We've been trying, man. We need somebody else to step up. We needed Tobias. We needed Tobias to do something, honestly, and he did.
It's not even fun beating up on Tobias no more.
It's not. It's not. We should have got rid of him for the trade deadline, but we need Tobias to win. We could win with Tobias. We should have got rid of him.
There was so many teams they were saying Tobias. We'll talk to you, but we want Tobias. And the Sixers was like, no. What says X-Men said Tim can't win if the $40 million man is too scared to step up. I agree with you. So either you don't play him or you definitely should have traded him. X-Men, I agree with you. He won't step up 25%. I mean, to Tobias, I ain't gonna say to his credit, but I do know based off of what I've been seeing the last 5 years, Tobias don't play well on back-to-backs. He don't. If it's the back-to-back, that second half, because he don't have the knees, or something goes wrong, but he don't play well on the second half of back-to-back. I knew that going in. I wish the Sixers organization knew that.
Yeah, he's Tobias' biggest fan.
I mean,
he did. Oubre did step out. Listen, Oubre is not your first option on a team. Right now, he shouldn't still. Toby should be your option over Oubre, right? So I give Oubre credit where credit is he's trying to step up. At least he's trying to step up. Is Toby doing that? If Toby had 25 or something tonight, it wouldn't be that much complaining, but at least he tried. He's taking the shots. He's trying to do what he has to do. He can't even get involved in the game. They trying to force him. They kind of force him in the game that caused us the game. Him and campaign. So what was up with Kyle Lowry? He hurt too. He had a game off.
They said they don't give him back. He's not gonna play back to backs.
He's still ramping up. Okay.
Yeah. He like 30. He's 37, 30 years old. He's an old head in the game right now.
Yeah,
so I mean,
I get it.
You gotta let him sit down.
Ricky Council, sometimes he every time he touched the ball, he want to shoot. You don't. Yeah. I understand. I understand when you get in the game, you know your minutes is limited, so you want to do something. But he was forcing it to a little couple of times, forcing it in 3-4 people trying to get a shot up. You could kick it back out. I don't know if you're scared you're not going to touch the ball again, but this was a bad loss. This was bad loss. At home against a depleted team, this is a game we should definitely win. But
so what do you do now? Because we got all this money, we got all this so-called money at the end of the year, but you got to sign players. Like, do you sign not Paul Reed, but do you sign the boy Buddy Hield to a long term?
You bring Buddy back. I don't think I like Oubre, but I don't think Oubre is probably going to want a little too much for you to bring Oubre back. So I don't know if you could bring him back. You definitely got to bring Buddy back because he's a shooter with Embiid. Is Embiid? Let's talk about this year. Is Embiid coming back this year? Any word on Joel Embiid? Isn't this the mark where he gets evaluated? What are we hearing?
I heard today was supposed to be the evaluation day. Did I miss? Did we miss something?
I don't know. Is it no news? I didn't hear anything. No news on Joel Embiid yet?
Because I don't know. Gotta hold the fort down.
Hopefully we can stay in the play-in and not get out of the play-in.
He said tomorrow's the presser. All right, so we'll know by tomorrow whether or not Joel is the timetable for him.
He's practicing, they saying? Somebody said he's practicing.
Oh, he practiced. Yeah, I'm looking. It says I was caught, all types of things. Okay, blah blah. Everybody turned on Tobias though. This is kind of funny. Tobias is so garbage. Yeah, we done. We not. I won't say we done.
3 days ago he started on court. He started on. I thought Wayne did put something up about that. He started on court workouts.
Yeah, so we'll see him on the court in the next 2 weeks. Maybe him
think
playing
so?
with. Yeah, and I think
10 games left. He'll come back. We got 20, so 10 games.
Yeah, that's all he needs. 10. That's all we would need. 10 games from the work with the team, get a feel for it's like to pass out the Buddy Hill, and the boy Nick Batum hitting big time threes, and then Maxey being our go-to scorer with Embiid. And the only thing we do is just give ourselves
Kyle Lowry running the point.
Yeah, I don't believe that they actually going for the chip this year.
No, what are we going for? The play-in?
I think we're just going. I think whatever happens, they trying to see whatever happens. But next year is probably the all-in year. This year is more so as the
Listen, if y'all claim Nick Nurse, Morey put this team, he put players around B to make a run. So you listen, if you get in the playoffs, you try to make a run. You ain't getting in the playoffs saying, you know what, we just going to try to get out the first round and see what. Nah, you get in the playoffs to try to win.
Yep, I remember. Everybody was saying Tobias, especially Wayne. Remember Wayne? Every time we do what about Collins? I bet you Collins would have been rebounding the day.
I'm about to say he would at least got some boards. and he athletic, so he could jump, get some blocks. Yeah, I might rather have John Collins than Toby right now.
Play some D. Thing about the Knicks is kind of fading a little bit too. So we got teams that's kind of fading with this. Because they the boy Jalen Brunson got hurt. He got injured.
Did he?
Yep.
So Phil W, I agree. Is way too much politics. They was trying to force feed. Tobias the ball on the fourth. I think that killed us. So
I can't.
If we got Embiid, if we got Embiid in the play-in, our money's on us. If we got Embiid with this 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th seed teams, my money's on the Sixers.
Yeah. Remember all the rotation? They was hating on Doc. Why he ain't call a timeout when we was down, when we was up 12? Why he ain't call timeout at 6 or 4? Like, why he ain't draw up this special play?
You talking about Nick Nurse?
Yeah, Nick Nurse. I mean, that's what they would have said if Doc was coaching us.
I kind of hang this on Nick.
I do too.
I hang this on Nick right here, man. You see it. You see in which ways your team was struggling, and you ain't do nothing to help them.
Nope. I will say I do like what I see in Paul Reed this game. It looked like he actually has. I think he was a little offended that he got benched, and so he's been working.
Even though he was, I don't even know if he should have started this game because he was out. He played well, but he was really outmatched by the boy. What's his name?
Jaren Jackson.
Oh, he was totally outmatched.
Yeah.
So you didn't really do him any justice.
Nope.
Really. So it was too much small gun gets the next two. You're right, Ampu. The small ball killing us. I don't know why he's forcing that lineup out there.
No, I do like the boy Dalton Jr. I think the young boy, he's a scorer. So let's see
nice. I got to look at his resume, see what he done did.
Yeah.
I ain't really I ain't scout him. I ain't do my scouting homework on him.
Yeah, but the boy Nick Nurse, he hasn't been criticized at all. He's been getting you talking about a honeymoon? He had this whole season was nothing but a sweet honeymoon for him. It is. Nick Nurse.
It is all praise, but I didn't like this game tonight.
Every time I look, I'm just so good to have a real coach. It's so good to see a coach. I mean, that's what they were saying. Meanwhile,
we still got to see him in playoff mode, though. We'll see him in playoff mode. We know what Doc did in playoff mode. So
Doc got the Bucks balling lately. So say 7 out of 9. That ain't too bad. That ain't too shabby.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
All right, well, we'll be back.
20 games left.
Well, our next game is Friday.
Who we play? We play Zion.
You think Max will be back?
He might. You seen what Zion Williamson said? If he makes the All-Star game, he'll do the slam dunk contest. So he's a shoe-in next year for the All-Star game.
But he's gonna be out for the next 20 games after that. Then.
They said if he makes the All-Star game, he'll do the slam dunk contest. He said if I don't make the All-Star game, I'm not doing it.
So that he gonna ultimatum. That Golden State.
No, he just said if he makes it, listen, ain't no reason to do the slam dunk contest if I'm not in the All-Star game. Why am I even going out there? I could be relaxing. I agree with him.
Like somebody A said grade of the last 2 games from Nick Nurse. F.
Yep. I agree. Look at Master Crap. He want to troll.
No, ain't nobody say nothing bad about Embiid. You just want to.
No, we did.
We know we miss him. He's the key.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let Maxey be the closer. Let him do the stuff in the middle. We'd be good. Yeah.
We might have won with Maxey tonight, though. I will say that.
Yeah. But towards the end, we would have had somebody taking big shots.
Mm-hmm. Going to the lane, drawing, trying to get a bucket, an and one. So,
yeah.
I agree.
Oh, yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe. We'll be back Friday after the game, unless Ethan go out with his wife somewhere.
Friday. Well, any plans for Friday? I'll let you know.
All right. All right, y'all. Catch us on all our platforms, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube.